Go.
During this speech today, I intend to persuade my audience on why I feel like abortion should not be made available to expectant mothers. To me, abortion should not be made available for several different reasons, some including adequate support systems, disbelief, and just the experience of being a mother. To support adequate support systems, I disagree in abortions because of the fact that adequate support systems are available for people that are without or that's lacking some of the things that they need. One of the things that adequate support systems that I feel like is a support is the percent of people who care. There are several different people within today's society that provide help or encouragement for whatever matter or whatever needs you may have to help you along the way through whatever trying times you may have. There are lots of families that encourage or that help to encourage. Those families may be those that are willing to have a listening ear, or those that may be able to take the child for you to help you while you've been in school, whether you go to work, whatever you may have to do that causes you to feel like having a child could be something that hinders you from doing that. Me as a mother, when I first became pregnant, I did feel like I needed to have an abortion as well for some of those same thoughts. But I have experienced throughout my time of being a mother that those adequate support systems of people that was just there to encourage me through, those that were there to help take care of my child while I had to work or finish school, those type of things has helped encourage me. And I feel like that if a lot of expectant mothers now knew that those things were available, or if those people were there to help them, then that would kind of help persuade them not to have the abortion or to just continue on and try to be a mother to his or her child. Available funding. There are a lot of funding that's available. You have Medicaid to help you as a mother have the child where you may not have insurance. There's food stamps available for you to go out and receive that additional help to help feed your child. There are also different types of welfares or state housing that help you to provide a place to live for you and your child, or as well as having additional income within your home to help for whatever reason you may need it. Number two would be disbelief. I disbelieve in it, and just because of the things that I've been taught. Depending on what you've been taught or depending on how you've been raised, then that goes along to support your disbelief. Um, the fact of just living with yourself. Living with yourself and knowing that you had an abortion, which is what everybody considers to be almost just the same as murder, because you're taking an innocent life. One life that did not ask to be here, one that didn't request to be here, is something that you did. And to me, those things should have been talked about, thought about, and just thought over well and thoroughly before those things happen. Experience in motherhood. Experience in motherhood for me has been a lifetime experience that no one could ever take away, no one could ever give. Experience in motherhood is one of those things that every woman, to me, should deal with or go through, because not only is it just being a mother that helps you, it's the fact of knowing that you support somebody else and that somebody else looks up to you. Giving birth is one of those things that actually was incredible. That's something that you never experienced just walking outside and just going to the store. That's something that you could never take away from your life, but it helps you because you brought someone else into the world. Watching your child grow as you nurture them. Watching them grow is also another wonderful experience. I've watched my daughter grow from birth to 8 years of age at this point. And right now she's 8 years old. And watching her has been one of the best things that I have ever experienced. Seeing myself through her has also been another thing. I remember growing up as a child when my mom used to always tell me that I told you you were going to do that, or you acting just like this, and if you don't do this, and you don't be this way, then when you get to be this age, and you're going to be just like this. And I told you not to do things like that. Well, now that I have my own child, I see those same things. Sometimes the same things I used to do to my mom as I was a child that aggravated her or got on her last nerve, they come back to haunt you. And it's not a thing that really makes you mad. It's one of those things that help you along the way because you're actually seeing yourself through your own. And as my visual aid through this presentation, I would like to present my daughter, Shataya Tank. Excuse her, she looks like a little dust bunny. She's been playing all day. But this has been one of the most wonderful experiences for me, is being a mother to my child. People have abortions for many different reasons, while some don't have them at all. But from me to you, I would just like to persuade every expectant mother to think things over thoroughly with you and your partner before you decide to even have sex. Make sure that whatever consequence you're dealt with, that you'll be able to endure with whatever circumstance. Please, again, just try not to have abortion and experience motherhood like I have.